Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your February 2020 reading, and your theme of the month is the moon, possible Pisces influence, but subconscious, surreal, your shadow self. There are going to be things coming up, and the moon is telling you you need to reflect on them, okay? Yes, there are some things that are going to trigger you, right? But don't just think, oh, it's because of that person. Oh, it's because of that situation. It's coming from you. It's coming from your subconscious. It's coming from your shadow self. It's coming up. You need to sit. You need to reflect on it. You need to really think about, like, why did I act that way? Why did I think that way? Why did I make that decision? Why? A lot of the decisions that we make, a lot of the ways that we think are subconscious. It's going to be coming up to the surface. You need to sit down. You need to get your popcorn and you need to observe the dark parts of yourself, because the deeper that you dive into the darkness, into the depths within, there is treasure. I promise you that. And even the things that might seem negative, you can always flip them to bring them to the highest aspect. I mean, there are so many things. I'm just going to say one example of that. If sometimes you notice in yourself bullying behavior, right? That's a negative aspect of leadership. You can actually, someone who is a bully, if you're able to ascend that aspect of yourself, right? Then you can actually potentially be an amazing leader and lead people to do good and be a positive force for change, right? So the moon is your theme. Do not be afraid of what's coming up this month, because also when it's coming up, that means because you are ready to deal with it. You can bring it to the light of consciousness, right? Do not fear, because this is yourself, right? And these are the aspects within yourself. And so anything you fear, really, you're just trying to run away from a part of yourself, and there's no point in doing that because you're stuck. Okay, so if you haven't liked, please do so. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Comment below, and I love reading your comments so much. So let's see what's going on with you. Interesting, right? So I've already shuffled my cards off camera. I'm just cutting the decks, and I've got 3 different decks. I have got my Tarot of the Cat deck, which represents what's happening on the surface, my Tarot of the Thoth deck, which represents what's happening beneath the surface. And last but not least, I have got my Mystic Mondays deck, which represents, your advice to make the best situation possible, considering what's going on, right? Okay, and also make sure you stick around until the end, where you pick your own destiny cards. All right, so definitely a lot of reflection, probably from some things that have previously happened. Okay, so during the first week, I'll just show you what we've got on the surface. We have got the 9 of Cups. This is most likely a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer influence, but this is someone who is offering, it could be you, it could be someone else who is offering an opportunity, someone who's quite successful, which their successes there has brought them emotional fulfillment. And so this is either an opportunity for you or for someone else that would be emotionally fulfilling. And whatever this opportunity is, whatever this offer is, who knows, sometimes it is also for a relationship or a business partnership, or just something that is emotionally fulfilling. But I would definitely go for it, whatever it is, because underneath the surface, we've got the 3 of Wands, possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence. So this is a success. It's not the biggest success, but it's a success to definitely be proud of. So whatever this opportunity is, go for it. It will be successful, or already is successful. And your advice card for the first week is, we have got the Sun. So just, celebrate and enjoy life. It's not just about, you have a lot of success. This is a victory, okay? This also could be you or the other person showing off their victory. Maybe it's already accomplished. But the Sun is saying to celebrate, to enjoy life, enjoy the growth and prosperity, just celebrate, right? So it looks like the first week is going really well. That's great. During the second week, we have got the 6 of Pentacles, all right? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence. This is you, but it also could be someone else who, has a job where it is often the job of a public servant. It could be volunteer work. It could be a charity. It just could be, where you are in the service industry, right? Where you are taking care of people that really, really need it. It's not even so much that you have a lot, like you're extremely wealthy in this aspect of your life, but you've got more than others and you are willing to give, and there is a need out there, and I think people are super appreciative of it. And what's happening beneath the surface, we've got the Princess of Swords, okay? This is most likely you, possibly another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence, but there might be a little bit of bullshit, right? that you're going to have to fight against, right? But just all you really have to do is just keep clear-headed, keep at it, stand your ground, stay objective, stay truthful, okay? And your advice card is the 9 of Cups, all right? Possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. But the 9 of Cups is ultimately like the wish card, okay? Oh, and also we had the 9 of Cups during the first week, right? So this is definitely related, excuse me, about the first week, okay? But whatever this opportunity in the first week was, like, you can make a wish for it. You can just like go for your heart's desire. Like the 9 of Cups is saying, you know, you can get what you want. It's lined up for you. All you really have to do is ask for it. Ask and ye shall receive. And you need to ask your heart what it is that it wants, what it is to be emotionally fulfilling, okay? And yeah, I definitely think that's something that you're going to need to be reflecting on this month. During the third week, it seems that, I mean, I've been reading your cards for a few months, okay? So I kind of, whatever this relationship you've had, like in the past, like I'm not saying this from the cards particularly, like I kind of am, but I just know you've been going through some bullshit with someone recently. But during the third week, either you or the other person, right? Possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence might be just going like, oh, do you remember the good times and it was so great, and oh my gosh, remember this, remember when we had this, and you know, it's either you, but I feel like like you might be looking back on the situation with rose-colored glasses, or I feel like for most of you, this other person is doing the one that's reflecting, right? I'll tell you why I think that in a second, but they might be kind of, you know, you might be hearing things from them somehow that they're being like trying to trap you again, trying to get you to only see the good in the situation previously, and totally not being in the present, right? They're actually going to try and get you out of the present, right? Because right now you do have it good. Like if you actually look up and look around, you know, you're with your friends and your family and where you live and your work, like look, nothing's 100% for anyone at any time, but often when we get stuck in the past and thinking about the what ifs, it makes it harder for us to be appreciative of the present moment. So especially during the third week, I would 100%, you know, just say like, do a gratitude journal, or just like randomly throughout the day, just like, I'm grateful for this and this and this, to bring you back into the present, to give you that attitude of gratitude for the present moment in the here and now, because you or this other person is going to try and get you to be like stuck in the past, okay? Or this other person is stuck in the past and it's affecting you. But, you know, whatever it is, like underneath the surface, we've got the Queen of Cups, right? Again, like it's all cups, right? So this is a super emotional week. But the Queen of Cups, like, is underneath the surface, you have become, you know, mature in love, emotionally mature and wise, and maybe a little bit more distant from people. Like, not really, like, it's not like you're being cold and hard. It's more like you're being wise in how you love and who you choose to love. You're not just going to let anyone in anymore willy-nilly, right? It's almost like you're cherishing your heart a lot more. You're cherishing your emotions a lot more. And that's because you have been doing this reflecting. You are doing this reflecting. You have actually like really looked at, you know, what's gone on. You've reflected on the darkness of you that's gotten you into previously like not the nicest situations, right? But you've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of emotional maturity. So like, well done, pat on the back. Not everyone does that. Your advice is, look, we have got the 7 of Cups. Okay, so the 7 of Cups is saying like, you know, whatever's going on with this person, like I think deep down you're wise enough, you're mature enough, you're emotionally balanced and mature enough to like be able to see through this pack of lies, but just like you're still being warned, like this person is selling you lies, this person is trying to trick you, they're trying to delude you, they're a snake oil salesman, okay? I would not trust them one bit with what they're saying. They're being deceitful, they're trying to fool you, they're trying to trick you, okay? So just be extremely wary. Don't get stuck in their game of they might be trying to entrap you by focusing on the good things. And I'm sure there were good things in the relationship, otherwise why would you have been in that relationship? But they're going to try and like capitalize on those bits to try and fool you. Okay, so don't be fooled. You're wise, you're mature in love. You've gained that emotional maturity, okay? During the 4th week, let's see. This is great. we have got on the surface the Six of Wands, okay? So this is most likely, it could possibly be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence, but it represents someone who has been very successful with work. It might be related to the success that we saw during the first week, the little victory, right? You know, and you should be very, so this might even be a bigger success or built on that previous success in the first week. But you know, you're very proud of yourself. You should be very proud of yourself. You've achieved a lot. You've accomplished a lot. And so why not show it off, seriously? Like, and also when you kind of show off your accomplishments, it kind of helps signal to people around you, for new opportunities, right? And what's happening beneath the surface, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, again, possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? You've got this fiery energy. You've tapped into this energy. I also think it might also be from the confidence from the first week with that little victory, or that success, okay? Because you took the higher road, whatever it is, you know, but you've got this fiery energy, right? And you're using it in the right direction to be successful. Your advice is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but your advice is that there is a new opportunity and to go for it. This also might be a little bit of money coming your way. It could be a contract signed, but whatever it is, right, that has to do with the physical, tangible planet, things on this actual earth, and money and finances, prosperity, like, go for it. Whatever this opportunity is, go for it, right? You've got the energy, you've got previous success, right, and accomplishments, right? So just go for this new opportunity. So it's looking like a really good month. I feel like you have actually been doing a lot of reflecting in a calm, peaceful manner, and that's the big reason why your life's gotten better. So like, you should be really, really proud of yourself, okay? Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, whatever resonates with you the most, okay? If you know exactly what you're going to pick, definitely just click on the timestamp for Destiny cards 1, 2, or 3 in the pinned comment below. So let's see what else is going on for you this month. So what is the success like, and who is this person trying to drag you back like during the third week? I'm super curious. What's the wish you're going to make during the second week? Have you been doing a lot of reflecting? I'm proud of you. Not everyone does that. Don't be like beating yourself up because you didn't do it any sooner, right? I think you needed to be like, go through everything you needed to go through to actually get to the point where you can adequately reflect on the situation, right? All right, so I'm just gonna now pull a few cards from my Thoth deck to represent what's happening under the surface based on whatever destiny card you pick. But yeah, do comment below. I love reading your comments a lot. And last but not least, I'll get you to pick some advice cards from a Mystic Mondays deck. Well, I attach them, right? So it's 3 cards, 1 from each of my decks for each of the advice cards. All right, if you picked 1, let's see what we've got. Whoa. Okay, so this is what we got. On the surface, we've got the 8 of Wands, possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, busy, 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 go, go, go. Underneath the surface, I think you're stressed as hell because we've got the 10 of Swords, ruin. So I'm not sure how long you can like have everything on your plate and all of your goals and like do, because I think you might be actually trying to distract yourself by staying super busy, and you're trying to like distract yourself from this extreme stress, right? And you can't do that. You need to seriously like reflect, right? That totally lines up with the moon, right? You actually need to sit down. You need to think about like, is this everything that you're doing actually emotionally fulfilling, or is it causing you a hell of a lot of stress? Is there someone who betrayed you, or a situation that was a shitty situation, right? Are you ignoring that by just being like busy, 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 go, 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 distract, distract, distract? You seriously need to sit down, reflect, and think like, is what I'm doing, is this actually emotionally fulfilling? Is this still the direction that I want to go in? Is it giving me that emotional satisfaction? Is this why I came here to this planet, right? To do this and ignore this? No. You need to sit down and be like, what's the direction that I want to go into my life? Money aside, wealth aside, materials aside, you know, prosperity, status, fame, all of that aside, right? None of that's gonna last if you're not doing something that's emotionally fulfilling. So you need to sit down and think, what direction do I want to go that will satisfy me emotionally? And then everything else is a bonus, okay? So seriously, sit down and reflect on that. If you pick 2 for your destiny cards, let's see what we've got. Okay. Oh my God. Fuck. Sorry, pardon my French. Okay, if you pick 2, we've got this on the surface. 5 of Pentacles, right? You are still like reeling from a pain, you know, from a loss. This could have been a loss of security, loss of a home, loss of a relationship, but essentially it could be the loss of a job, things like that. But it was a loss, right? And you're grieving from it. So it's something that's brought you grief. Under the surface, is it like this person, right? Is it this Prince of Wands? Is there this person like still in your life just being like, just like super intense, super not leaving you alone when really you just want to grieve? Or is it like that this person's moved on? Is it because you've got this like, it's just such contradicting energy right here, like, and it's not good, like, because we've got like fire and earth, they just don't really go too well, right? It can cause a forest fire, if you know what I mean. So it seems like it's this contradicting energy. Like it could just be within you, right? But it could be like you in combination with someone else. So there's grief, loss, despair, combined with this intense, forceful, whoa energy, right? And your advice is the Emperor, okay, possible Aries influence. But the Emperor is telling you, be strong, be powerful, you are courageous, you are strong enough, stand your ground, and don't put up with any of this bullshit. And also, you know, just have respect for law and order. You need order in your life, not chaos, okay? Like, this is disappointment. This looks a little bit erratic, right? You need order, calm, stability. You can actually create that with your energy, right? So just embrace that Emperor, strong, powerful energy, okay? And also can sometimes mean respect for the law and order. If you picked 3 for your destiny cards, let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh. Okay, so on the surface, we have got the Page of Cups, right? Possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence, right? So this is someone who, sometimes it can be a messenger, right? The pages are often messengers, but this is someone who is a trusted friend, someone who you can rely on, someone who is honest, and someone who will be good with your emotions too, right? And this might be a message about a new opportunity, right? Because we've got the Ace of Discs, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? And that was your advice for the 4th week as well. So this might be a new opportunity in and around the 4th week, right? And I would say, like, on the surface, this person seems trustworthy, right? And beneath the surface, it looks like, you know, this is a new opportunity. Your advice, however, this is interesting, is the 5 of Swords, okay? And with the 5 of Swords, it's like, you really need to think about, like, is this if you're still arguing with someone, or if you're still battling with someone, like, it's almost not worth it, because like whoever this person is, it's like you're up against, it's just gonna cause you stress, and it's you're not gonna win in the end if you fight. Like, I think that really what you should do is embrace this new opportunity and focus on that and where you want to go with that, okay? Look, you're up against too many people, too powerful. I would just back off, focus on this new start, and just be calm and appreciative for what you have, because you could have a lot less, all right? If you'd like a private reading, send me an email, contact@sinceretarot.co.uk. The information for that on my website is in the information below, and you can follow me on social media. All the links are below as well. I have monthly, mid-monthly videos. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Comment below. Love reading your comments. And are you still here? Secret bonus card. Okay. Let's see. I would like one more super important piece of advice for my beautiful Geminis for February. What is something that they really, really, really need to know that will help them have the best February possible? Ten of Wands, right? Possible Aries, Leo, Sag. You don't have to do this all on your own. Ask people for help, okay? You have duties, you have obligations. Yes, you need to fulfill them, and it's not going to be easy. Ask for help. Ask your friends. Ask your family. You do not have to do this alone, nor should you. Take it easy on yourself, all right? Have a great month. Bye.